Operation Duster. This is Panzer George. This is turn 5, UK China. So the British have 55 IPCs, and with that we're going to be buying 3, 4, 6 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery, 1 destroyer, 2 transports, 1 AA, and we have the Indian Army unit as well. So for combats, I've announced I'm invading, first of all, I'm attacking the Italian fleet at A34, so that's already on the battle board. There's no scramble from the Axis, I've confirmed. And also I'm going to be invading Greece, and so those units are from these 2 transports from Tunisia. I'm sending the artillery and 2 infantry, and in support I have 1 tactical from Egypt with 3 movement left, and 1 fighter from the carriers, which will have 2 movement left. In addition, I'm going to be doing a combat move against Caucasus. So I'm sending in 4 infantry and a tank from northern Iran. And also I'm sending this tank from Iraq to attack there. So that's all my combats. So why don't we do the one in Iraq, in the Caucasus first? Or you know what, I've already got the one set up on the battle board. Let's do that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I have first strike because there's no destroyer in the Italian sea zones. I'm going to try and take out that battleship, and that way I'll reduce the AA fire on my units. So here it goes. 1 submarine. And it's a miss, unfortunately. Okay, so now the Italians get their AA fire, so I have 3 fighters coming in, so I get 3 AAs coming at me. And they miss, so a bit anticlimactic with the AA. You can see all those there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to attack. I've got 3 fighters. I've got 4 cruisers. I've got 1 battleship. And I've got 1 destroyer going after the Italians. And I need to get 4 hits. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the 4 hits. Okay, so now the Italians get to fire back. The Italians have a battleship, a cruiser in support, and another cruiser. And they get 1 hit back. So I'm going to take, I can take a damage on my, I'm going to lose my submarine. And then that's the end of the Italian Navy. Okay, so now we do the invasion of Greece. So we've got a tactical fighter, 2 infantry and an artillery versus 4 Germans. So that's a tactical fighter, an infantry, artillery square supported, plus another infantry. I got to get 4 hits. And I get a total of 2 hits so far. That's 2 hits. They get to fire back. They have 4 shots. And they also get 2 hits. Okay, so that's 2 infantry. So That's 2 infantry each. So now I have a tactical and a fighter and 1 artillery. And then there's 2 versus 2 German infantry. I get 2 hits. And I get 1 hit. And the Germans fire back. And they miss. So we have now 1 German. And I get the same number of units. I get my 1 hit. And the German fires back. And they miss. So very successful turn for the Allies. Let me put everything back. So we have Greece now. The UK is now in Greece. The fighters go back to the aircraft carrier. So we have 4 fighters on that aircraft carrier. This tactical goes to back to Cairo. I have 1 artillery in Greece. Oh, this guy goes to Italian. I had it marked, but I didn't move it. Italian Libya. And now we're going to do the combat in the Caucasus. So we have 3 Axis. So we have 3 Axis defending, and we have 4 British infantry and 2 tanks. So 2 tanks, 4 infantry, and 3 Germans defending. And roll all that at the same time. So that's 2 tanks, 4 infantry, 3 German defending. So I get the 2 tanks get 2 hits. So that leaves 1 German artillery. And I'm going to stop attacking. So there's 1 German artillery in the Caucasus. Okay, so now I'm going to do my non-combat moves. So in Egypt, I have 1 AA. I'm going to move that by rail, 1, 2, 3. So I have an AA in northern Iran. And I can also move an artillery there, rail another artillery there. And then I'm going to move in 2 infantry as well into northern Iran. Yeah, 2 infantry. And then I'm going to take this this infantry and artillery with this transport in A-54 from Iran and move that into India and bring in 1 infantry, 1 artillery into India. And then the other transport's going to move out. 1, 2, 3. And then I have a tank in Egypt, so it's going to move 2, 1, 2 into Iraq. And I'll also include the mech. So I have a tank and a mech in Iraq. And then I have a transport in Belgian Congo. Down here, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to land in 2 more infantry into northern Iran. This transport in A-32 is going to move to A-36. And then this fighter in Iceland is going to move to UK. This destroyer in the English Channel is going to move to A-13. And now I'm going to put on my reinforcements. So in the UK, I'm going to put a destroyer in the Channel and 1 transport in the Channel and 1 transport up in the A-11. And then I'm going to put in 2 infantry in the UK. You know what? Don't need those 2 infantry there. I'll put 2 infantry in Egypt. And an artillery in Egypt. And then in India itself, I'm going to put an AA unit. And I'm going to put in 2 infantry and 1 tank. That leaves 2 infantry in the UK. So 2 infantry in the UK. I'll just change out, make that a 3. There we go. And then, of course, my Indian Army. Just seeing if there's anything. Oh, yes, and China. I'm going to go to Thailand with the unit from East Burma. So take that for China. So add 1 IPC to China. And I have Libya now. Italian Libya. I believe that's all I can do. So now we're going to do our we'll do our IPC count. So the British haven't captured anything. We still have our Malaya bonus. We have our Egypt bonus, Iran, Iraq, Equatorial, Tunisia. We don't have any carryovers. And we also lost Burma. We lost East Burma and Burma. So by my count, We lose another -1. So that's Burma. -1. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus. So that's a -7. And I've got 41 plus I've got 10, 14, 41 plus 2, 4, 5, 6 plus 6 minus 7 is a -1, so at least 40 plus 14 is 54. 54 for next turn. I went down by 1. That's my count. Thank you very much. And disposition of forces. Very important. Okay, so in the UK, I've got 3 fighters. I've got 4 AA. I've got 5 infantry. I've got 1 mech. I've got 1 transport, an A-19. I've got a destroyer, an A-13. I've got in the channel, I've got a destroyer and a transport. In Italian Libya, I have 1 mech. In Egypt, I have 4 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tactical, an A-36. I've got 1 transport. Oh, I have this infantry I can move. I'm going to move those infantry from Transjordan to Iraq. So I've got 1 tank, 1 mech, 2 infantry in Iraq. And in northern Iran, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry, 2 tanks, 1 artillery, 1 AA, and 1 bomber transport. Off the Gulf of Aden, I've got 1 transport. In Greece, I have 1 artillery. Oh yes, I do get a, actually I go up 1 because I have Greece. So we'll do that. So I think I have the same account, 55 for next turn. In the sea zone, I've got 2 carriers, 4 fighters, 1 battleship, 4 cruisers, 1 destroyer, and 2 transports. And off India, I have a battleship, a destroyer, 2 destroyers, and a transport. And in India itself, I have 2 fighters, 2 AA, 1 artillery, and 1 tank, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry total. 8 infantry. So I think I've covered everything off. Oh, Malaya, I have 3 infantry. And in Thailand, I have 1 Chinese. And Thailand is now part of China. So China goes up 1, so now it has 7 IPCs. And UK has 55 IPCs for next turn. Thank you very much.